Are those your notes?
Yes.
Seriously. on a used egg carton packet.
Like, okay, this is not going to be in the video.
Morning harvest.
It's not going to be in the video. Like, no, it's not going to be in the video, so that's fine.
So, are we ready to start?
You know, you said give a dead face, so.
3, 2, 1, dead face.
Hey guys, so welcome to our channel.
Sorry.
So this is a little bit of a surprise because he doesn't know what the channel's name is. So, like, give a few seconds, take a guess of what you think it is. And do you want to know what the channel's name is?
There's no guessing because by now you've created it already, which means the name is on the channel.
Okay, so now you get, okay, well, let's put it this way. You're watching us reveal the name. Does that make sense?
No, we're watching you reveal the name.
Wow.
Because I don't know, but you do, which is
annoying. Okay, so
the way we do things.
Welcome to the Money Code Live.
The Money Code.
Money Code Live, priming you for success in the current climate. We're going to be talking about what we are seeing, what we are doing, and the mindset around money, so you can have success in this current climate.
This is quite nice. I like it. I thought this was going to be a channel about kind of our move to Texas, but I assume we kind of want to carry on after moving, eh?
Well, part of moving, you guys are going to be wondering how we are doing it, what it's all about. What are we seeing? What are we doing? What are we thinking when it comes to the money behind it, the mechanics behind it? So this is literally the channel where we talk about the mindset around moving and everything like that, but also just sharing tips on how to prime yourself for success in the current climate. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think initially the first few months are going to be in terms of reaching a specific goal or a specific target, and how to engineer your life around that, how to engineer your money around that, your mindset around that. And then after that, we'll continue with that similar theme.
Yeah.
So right now,
you guys all know the targets, and if you don't know, check out the other video.
Check out that. Well, quick refresher. We're essentially restarting from nothing. It's not a complete zero as in nothing. We are not homeless. We are not destitute. We are not,
No.
the kids are not hungry.
No.
Right? But we're in a position where we've decided to immigrate. We've decided that opportunities in America are a whole lot better than New Zealand. Right? And we're doing this with 3 small children who are currently
making a noise outside the door.
I don't know if that'll come up on the mics. We'll see.
Might just be the outtakes, guys. This might just be the outtakes.
I don't think we're going to do outtakes.
But the outtakes are the funniest bits.
No, leave it in. Just leave everything in. Let us know. Let us know down at the bottom over there.
No.
What do you want us to do?
Outtakes are like professionally like streamed and everything.
Screw professional. You know, I'm so tired of professional bull dust.
So this is just us in our bedroom currently. Like we could have the choice of stepping into the office and making it look all good and wonderful, but we're just in the bedroom talking to you guys and telling you what we're doing, what we're thinking, what are we seeing. So with that said,
I think a lot of these videos will be in the bedroom because it's the only place where you can get some semblance of quiet.
I know.
As quiet as what that
is going to be. So, okay, so we're going to start off with the first thing. So I want to just like jump in it. There's no point in like, okay, in tomorrow's video we will talk about, no. Jump in today's, you guys know what the channel is. I want to talk about what we're currently seeing in the current situation where we are in. And right now there is, I'm not going to say what it is because we all know generally what's going on in the world right now with people being held to account, people trying to be thrown out of offices. We all know what that is, and we're not going to mention things like that. But that being said, how do you actually make money, or how do you go about it, or how do you do anything when everything else seems so uncertain, where you don't know if things are going to be shut down again, or what, where the world is moving. So that's what I kind of think I want to talk about today, going, what is the best course of action? And as you know, I think you were telling me the other day of the story of the train station. And I like that analogy because right now everyone, we in January in the new month.
If I can.
Yeah.
Right. The important message behind the analogy is lose the panic. Right.
We're gonna pause for a second.
No, we're not.
Because I don't know why they decided to just make a noise.
Sorry, let me just finish one thought.
Yeah.
Lose the panic. Right. There's a whole lot of rubbish in the news. There's a whole lot of rubbish all over. There's crap all over. Right. And it's designed to make you think differently. Right. And lose the panic because it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, the analogy is you're at the train station, train is leaving, right? Are you an idiot and do you run after the damn thing and risk your life jumping onto it? Or do you just wait 12 minutes for the next train, right? Or, 6 hours or whatever it is. But, most urban trains run pretty quick.
Yeah.
Do you just wait 6 minutes for the next train, right? Climb on comfortably, find a seat because you're one of the first in, right? And ride it to its destination. Right? And, the whole setting at the moment is designed to just make people act impulsively and panic. And if you're losing the panic, right, then you can think clearly. And if you think clearly, then you can just catch the next train, right? But be ready for the next train. Have your baggage in your hand, right? Know where the destination is, know how to time it, right? When the doors open, step inside, get your seat, ride it through.
And that's the thing.
Sorry, I'm just going to go and Terminator life over there.
What I want to add to that is, and this is why I'm choosing this as the focus for the first thing that we're starting off with. It doesn't matter what is going on around. And I know this channel is about priming for success for the current climate, and that's what I want to talk about. There will always be something. And this is why the channel says the current climate, because there's always going to be something evolving, changing, moving, governments being overthrown, or politicians changing laws, or taxation things, or business this and what. There's going to be so many things that can come up and will come up. And we don't live in this perfect little bubble where everything just runs perfectly and you can do this, do that. That's not the world that we live in. In the world that we live in, things change constantly. And if it didn't, where's the fun and things stay the same? So, we love a change up because it's in that change up that things happen. So, as I said, the channel is about what's happening in the current climate because things are always changing. And I will say, do not jump into wanting to create wealth or having abundance or being in business or make moves and shifts if you are not comfortable with things changing, with adapting and going with the flow. Because the current climate, as I said, governments get overthrown, pandemics happen, things just happen in your own house with your own family, your kids get sick, or anything happens. And if you can't adjust and change to that, then you've hit your first stumbling block, because shit is going to happen. It's going to happen regardless. And what I want to prime you for in this video is that you need to be okay with change. You need to be okay with adapting to whatever happens. You need to be okay with this happened, it's not ideal, but move on and find the next solution. Problems going to happen, but find solutions, because at the end of the day, creating wealth, creating a money mindset, creating abundance, creating a business is all about solutions. You see problems, you solve it. You see a problem, you solve it. You see a problem, you solve it. It's not just, I've got problems, I've got problems, I've got problems, I've got problems. And you're never going to get anywhere if that is what your mindset is, that you're just a problem seeker, not a problem solver.
I think also a critical bit of is time. When you're reacting to problems, you're working in the past, right? And the past can't be changed, right? You can't do anything about it, right? You've just had a terrible trade and you've just lost, X amount of money or whatever the case may be.
And yes,
It's
we've
done.
been there, we've done it. Like
In the last week.
in the last week. So
Right.
that's the thing is, when we talk to you about things that happened, like she was saying, it's time. We have been there, we have done it. Like we don't advise you on things that we haven't been through ourselves.
But it's in the past. No matter how much you moan or whine about it or search for sympathy or whatever it is that you're doing, it's not going to bring it back.
No.
Right? So what you can do though is look at what your next good move is. Right? And if you don't know what your next good move is, then a good place to start is, what did you just learn from the previous mistake? And if you haven't learned anything yet, then you haven't made enough mistakes.
What's the wisdom? What's the wisdom?
Well, look at Elon Musk. I mean, look at SpaceX, right? I think they've blown up more rockets than any other company in history.
And it's so much fun to watch them blow it up.
love
I'm
it.
like, I love
I
it. It's
love
like,
it.
I'm all for it. I'm like, yeah, make success, but blow it up. Like, blow it up. Like, when everything, like, this is reality in life. Think about it this way. If you're an entrepreneur, whatever you're watching this, when things go perfectly smooth, you're like, oh, okay.
But like that last belly flop.
You kind of wonder, I have some excitement.
That last belly flop was just perfect, right?
Like,
The motors worked. It reached altitude, right? It flopped over. The entire glide down was perfect. And then we got an explosion.
it looks like life is going good. Life is going good. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing. No, it's not. No, it's not. But, to get back to Sean's analogy on the train, here's the thing. It's okay to miss the train right now, but don't get stuck in analysis paralysis, where you just you're standing at the train station like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? You need a heading, Captain. You need a heading. Whether you want to call it a goal, a target, a vision, a whatever you want to call it, I don't care what you call it, but have your goal in mind and know what it's going to take to get there. And I say this, know what it's going to take to get there, because, here's an example. For example, you have a car. It's got a quarter tank. But the destination that you're going to is going to take you a full tank of gas to get there. You kind of need to know this information beforehand. Like, I've only got 3/4 of a tank or quarter of a tank. That destination is a whole tank away. What am I going to do? Am I going to stay or change my destination? Am I going to still head to my destination and go as fast as I can to damn well hope as I get as close to my destination as possible, and then just figure it out from there? What are you going to do? Like, what option do you want? Because there's no point just standing there going, okay, there's a car. Because the thing is, as long as you're standing there, trains are going to go by. That car's gas is going to start evaporating before you finally make a decision. So then what you thought you had ain't the case anymore. True or not? What? You're like looking at me going,
Yeah,
what?
absolute. When you're on a roll, you just
Cheesing it.
let you go.
No, but that's the case.
No, but in that analogy again, there's probably a dozen different ways you could prepare, right? I mean, first of all, just know where the gas stations are, right?
Yeah.
Along the way, know what your options are for your next step, right? Carry cash, carry a card, right? Have alternatives, right?
But I'm going to say
But you
that
need to know the right information.
you need to know the right information. But the thing is also, this is Sean and I differ a little bit. For me, yes, it's nice to carry a cash and a card, blah, 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 and have all the options. But if you're so focused on all the options along the way, you're going to be in analysis paralysis. You're going to be like, well, I know the 2 gas stations, but not like the 3rd and 4th and 5th and 6th one. Just damn well get in the car and go somewhere. Like, pick a direction and go. That's all I'm going to say. Pick a direction and go. Okay, you've missed this train, but like, are you going to catch the next train? Are you going to catch the train to, like, okay, I'm not going to catch this train on this station, I'm going to catch the other one. Decide, commit to it, and then do it. Decide, commit, and do it, because at the end of the day, nothing else. Even if you decide, I'm going to get on the next train, then commit to it. When that train comes, damn well jump on it. Like, do the thing. Do the thing that you said you want to do. If you want to create wealth, or you want to start investing, or you want to start a business, or you want to just grow in your current career, then do it. Or you want to immigrate to a different country, make the decision, commit to it, and then do do the next logical step to make that happen. So that's what the two of us are doing now, is the next logical step. So we've concreted a date for you guys. So we're going to be doing the next logical steps to make that happen. Do I know what all those steps are? No. Like, logically, one of those steps is going to be like to pack our bags and get like visas or something. But all the other process in the long way, no, I don't know. But we're still doing it anyway. We're just doing it.
This is a term you're going to hear a lot of, because that's our branding, right? Decide, commit, do, right? And really, it's a simple 3-step process that in most instances is relevant. And, sorry, it's a simple sounding process, right? But each step trips a lot of people up a lot of the time, right? Deciding is often really difficult, right? Committing to that decision, and committing means actually doing something concrete to solidify your decision. So that would be sharing it with other people, sharing it publicly, writing it down.
I would commit to it. When you commit to something, don't just commit to it to yourself, tell somebody else. So the reason why I say tell something, that even if it's something small, tell somebody else, because then you are accountable.
Well,
like we've told you guys,
or
and told a few other people. So
commit multiple times, right? On the same decision, you'll write it down in your journal, write it down in your diary, put it in an email to somebody, tell somebody relevant. You know, I mean, somebody is going to really crap you out if you get it wrong. You know, I mean, your significant other, your spouse, your mother, but tell somebody else, because as soon as you tell somebody else, then that accountability becomes relevant, right?
You
and then,
look like a,
yeah, and then it's just stage 3, just do, which is the bit that really trips folk up.
It's like, have you thought like just like telling somebody else was difficult, like doing? It's like the New Year's resolution of, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to work out. Maybe go once. Yeah. No.
What most people do is they tell other people about their New Year's resolution after they failed, right? And haven't achieved it.
Yeah.
Right?
And like, yeah, this year I was thinking.
How does that work
Then
out?
It works out to like, this year I was thinking about joining the gym, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've got time for that. Because you already tried, and now you're like, oh no. So you find a way to justify the fact that you didn't fully commit and you didn't actually make a concrete decision. And when you going through decide why. Like, why is it that you want to go down this road? Or why is it that you want to get on this train? Why is it that you want to do whatever it is that you want to do?
Well, let's stick with the gym analogy, right? Decide, I'm going to go to gym and lose weight. That's worth nothing, right? Decide that I am going to lose 12 pounds, right, through exercise, right? Wonderful, solid decision, right? Then commit to it, right? That means actually go through, have a meeting with somebody, with a person, with a trainer at the gym, right? Most of them give you a free first session or something like that, right? Put it down on paper, have them measure you, weigh you, whatever, right? Have your targets written down, right? And by somebody else. So you have a second level of confirmation, right? And then it's just the third stage, right? Actually get off your butt 5 days a week and do it, right? Which...
Yeah, I don't like the gym, so guess what? Ain't one of my resolutions. And if you guys will get to know me, and then you'll be like, no, not on my... I won't even write it down. But the thing is, what I'm going to... I actually forgot what I was going to say.
As an analogy, it works well.
It does work well, because most of us know that and can relate to it, and we've been there, done that. What I will say is also, because now this is like becoming a whole big, like so many nuggets in this one.
I think what we'll probably end up doing is over the next week or two, we'll break down individual things out of this. Right, and deal with individual.
Do you love? You guys get to see the inner workings of our brains. This is no holds barred. It's unfiltered. It is what it is. But what I was going to say is, keep yourself accountable daily. So every day, look at your goal, look at your target, talk about your target, envision you already have that target. So for us, like going to America, we're really talking about what the place is going to look like, how big the house is going to be, little things like that solidifies it as it's already being done. And I know that's going to be like, okay, this is a little bit weird, but we'll do the woohoo, the weird, the wonderful that we do as well in another episode, because we do that as well. Like, what? It's true.
It's not so much woohoo, it's just that everything that we do is faith-based.
Yeah.
Right? And that is incredibly powerful because it gives you a reassurance, right? That says that if what I'm doing is in the right direction, right? If what I'm doing is good with God, then at the end of the day, it can't be wrong, right? And it gives you that reliable cornerstone, right? And that makes a massive difference. It does.
It does.
I was just thinking while you were chatting, and we're already 22 minutes into this, so we have to probably cut it right about now. But a good place to start would have been, a bit of background saying that we do.
Oh, hi guys! Oh my gosh, no! Don't you love us? We like to start talking. As I said, Money Code live, no editing, no filtering.
Did she just cut me off?
Yeah.
Right? A good place would have been a bit of background, right, to say that we do actually know what we're talking about.
Yeah, right. You know what we'll do is, if you want to check us out, like we've been featured in places, we've got our own books, we've done the things we've been doing. We've been in this game for many years. And I'm not here, and I don't believe that this is like, oh, well, I need to here's my list of achievements. That's not what it's about. If you find what we're teaching you relevant, then that's all that matters. That if you find knowledge, if you can learn a little bit or go a little bit, then happy birthday. I'm so happy. This is not about me saying, oh, well, I'm so good. Look at me. You should listen because I've got all this accreditations. I know what I've achieved, how I've achieved, and what I've done for people that work with me. This is all about us just sharing with you, priming you for success, and just helping you get to the next level that you want to achieve.
I think that's also a relevant thing to mention, right? First of all, we've been in business for a really long time. We've run many very successful businesses. And our time is about to run out. Because the memory is about to run out in about 20 seconds.
So guys, we're gonna have to leave you on that cliffhanger. As always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. This only works if you are engaged with us and tell us what you would like to see and us to talk about.
Down at the bottom, there'll be a bunch of links. I imagine we'll put up emails and other ways of contacting us, and we'll see.
See you in the next one.